My fellow Nigerians, I address you today on a matter of great national importance. The reason Nigeria, and by extension Africa, has not yet reached its full potential. It is not because we lack talent, resources, or strength. It is because for too long we have been climbing the wrong ladder. Let me explain. When a nation climbs a ladder it did not design, it may appear to be progressing, but in reality, it is being guided toward goals that are not fully its own. This is the nature of structural power. It does not force you, it simply defines the rules, so that you follow a path that was never built for your complete transformation. This is not just Nigeria's story, it is the story of Nigeria and Africa. At independence, Nigeria, like many African nations, inherited systems of governance that were not originally designed with our unique realities in mind. While we have made adjustments over time, the foundation has remained largely external. But today we must speak truth with courage and honesty. Nigeria's challenges cannot be blamed solely on colonial history or external influence. The greater responsibility lies with us, Nigerians and Africans, for not sufficiently reforming, strengthening, and adapting these systems to serve our people effectively. Yes, neo-colonial pressures exist. Yes, global interests influence outcomes. But these forces succeed only where there is internal weakness. And that is why the responsibility for Nigeria's transformation and Africa's rise must begin with us. History offers us important lessons. Leaders like Kwame Nkrumah sought to break away from inherited systems and build models suited to African realities. However, his efforts were not sustained due in large part to internal political divisions and governance challenges that led to the 1966 Ghana coup d'etat. Similarly, Muammar Gaddafi attempted to create an alternative path for national development. His government achieved notable progress in social welfare and infrastructure, yet it also faced serious internal and structural challenges, including over-centralization of power. The lesson for Nigeria and Africa is clear. We must not copy blindly. We must not reject blindly. We must design wisely. Because no nation becomes first world by imitation alone, and no system succeeds without bold, decisive leadership. It is on this foundation that I present a new governance framework, Asymocracy. Asymocracy is designed to move Nigeria from fragmentation to coordination. It aligns leadership across governance, national security, and economic development under a unified national vision, so that decisions are made swiftly and progress is continuous. Under Asymocracy, leadership functions through a triple role. 1. President, national authority, head of state and government, defines the national vision, directs the country's path, and holds final executive authority on all national matters. 2. National director, chief development coordinator, exercises direct control over national development, aligning all sectors under a unified plan, ensuring economic, infrastructural, and social projects advance without interruption. 3. Commander-in-Chief, security authority, exercises full command over the armed forces and national security systems, integrates security operations with economic and infrastructural protection, can authorize rapid security actions to prevent any threat to national stability. This system is built to remove all barriers that slow down development. Its aim is to propel Nigeria to meet advanced nations with speed and efficiency without interruption. My mission is clear: to build a Nigeria that becomes a first world nation, not in name but in reality. A Nigeria that works, a Nigeria that produces, a Nigeria that leads. And when Nigeria rises, Africa rises with it. Nigeria must become the catalyst, the example that proves that an African nation can design its own system, build its own strength, and achieve global excellence on its own terms. This is not just a Nigerian vision. It is a Nigeria-Africa mission. The future we seek will come when Nigeria and Africa decide to take full ownership of their destiny and boldly build systems that reflect their values, their realities, and their ambitions. That is how nations rise. That is how independence becomes meaningful. And that is how Nigeria and Africa move from potential to power. Thank you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I am David Asamebo.